Hey, hey.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to K&A's.
What's the flavor?
It's your girl, Candace, and this is...
Ariana.
So we are finally here, episode 1.
Yeah.
We've been giving y'all a couple shorts here and there and popping up just so y'all can kind of see our faces and see what we're going to be doing. But it's official. We are here. How do you feel?
Good.
We made it. So K&A's What's the Flavor? Just a little backstory of where the title came from, how we came up with it. I am Ariana's mother, and I'm currently in school for social work. So a lot of times my mind goes to like trying to help and fix and work out problems. So I'm noticing a trend with like our younger generation. They don't really have anybody to talk to. So back in the day, we used to always say, you all in the Kool-Aid, you don't even know the flavor. So for me, I wanted to get in her flavor to see what's going on in her world. Begin to talk about real life experiences, see what's happening, the ins and outs of life. Because when you get in the car, if you have kids, you know as soon as they get in the car from school, how was school? It was good. And it's like, okay, well, what made school so good? Nothing. And it's like, well, why was it good then? Ask Ari, what was your favorite time in school? Where's your favorite place in school?
The condoms, like the condos area.
What?
Wait, the commons. There we go.
I was about to say the who?
The condos.
Y'all got condos?
No, the common.
The common area?
Yeah, that's the lunchroom.
That's your favorite spot at school? The lunchroom?
Yeah. My hour in there be amazing.
Okay.
I love my hour in the lunchroom.
Oh my gosh.
It's really fun.
What are you doing lunch? That's so fun.
I talk to my friends. Like today, me and my friends had a whole feast.
A what?
A whole feast. So Mondays, I guess we get Chinese food. So we had Chinese food, chicken. My friend had mac and cheese because her mama made some mac and cheese, so she brought me mac and cheese. Then she had a nothing but cake, and then Shelly had Nutella sticks. So we just had like a big old feast.
They had a whole smorgasbord.
Yes.
And then y'all had to go to class.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't tired?
No. I never get tired after eating for real, so I don't.
You just get tired as soon as you get in the car because I don't know what happens from that walk from the school to the car. By the time we hit the freeway, you be slumped over there in the chair sleeping.
Yes. I be tired from the time I wake up. Even when I go to sleep, I still wake up and be like, I really want to do this, but I have to. That's why I'm ready for Thursday.
What happens on Thursday?
This is the last day of school for the week.
Oh yeah, y'all are out of school.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Friday's Good Friday, so yeah. I think y'all out of school Monday, too.
Yes.
You're really excited to not have to go to school.
I kept track of that.
Why? You don't like school? You don't like learning?
I don't want to go to school. My teacher on the board has 52 days left until summer.
Oh, the teacher's tired of y'all, too.
Mm-hmm.
Not them counting down already.
He got the senior days too.
Okay.
The seniors got 21 days. They graduate on my birthday. I don't know why everybody wanted to graduate on June 2nd, 2025.
But that's a time to graduate, apparently.
No.
Yeah, they getting out of there. They're done. They done their time. Your time will come soon. You just getting started. This is freshman year. It seems like this year has flew by, though. You are
It has.
already halfway through your freshman year.
I'm not even really halfway through. I'm pretty much done.
You're 3/4 of the way then.
Yeah.
And how has your freshman year been? What has high school been like?
It's really drama filled. It's like, it's kind of like at the school I go to, it's like who has money, who doesn't have money, who looks good, who doesn't look good. Like, who said this, who did that. It's just a bunch of stuff, and it's really just like y'all all worried about something that realistically y'all really shouldn't be worried about. Because everybody's their own person in a different way. Like, you don't have to follow the trends. You don't have to do what everybody else do because you're your own person. Like, that's what you got to do. But my school, for some odd reason, I feel like that's every high school though. My school, for some odd reason, is just very focused on how you appear and all that stuff. But yeah,
That's a high school thing in general. It's not just where you go. Like I said, I went to school. Started high school back in 2002. Graduated in 2006, and it was the same even back then.
almost 20 years.
Yes, I have been out of school for almost 20 years. Time flies. That's why when I be telling you, cherish these moments because they won't last forever. Like, I remember you just was getting accepted into the school that you go to, and you were all excited, and then you was nervous for your first day, and now here we are 3/4 of the way through the first year. So you gonna look up and it's gonna be 20 years for you too. Time waits for no one. But it's been the same. I feel like anybody else can attribute and comment below that they kind of went through the same thing in high school. Really, it's a matter of who you are and just being content with yourself. Because it's easy to want to be clicked up. You got the jocks, you got the prissy girls, you got the cheerleaders, you got the football players, you got the nerds, you got the people that are on all the sports teams,
We
the
don't
band.
have those anymore.
You don't have what?
We don't have jocks. we don't.
So y'all don't. What do y'all call the football players and the basketball players?
Football players and basketball players.
Okay, so 20 years later, they're not jocks anymore. They're just the football players.
What? This is not High School Musical.
It's the same thing, though.
No, it's Mama Jocks. It's like, no.
Okay, I'm sorry. So again, as we can already see, there's a difference in like language barrier with the kids. But okay, so you got the football play, you got the athletes. Y'all call them that?
Sure.
Okay, so you have the athletes, you have the cheerleaders, you have like your nerds, you got your club people, and all of that. And then there's like a group of people that just kind of wander through, and you just got to figure out who you are and what you're comfortable in doing. I was the person that just wandered through school. I wasn't clicked up. I didn't care about the latest trends, the latest fashions. It was a good day if you caught me combing my hair. I just did not. I did not care. Like, I went because my parents told me I had to go to school. But
I think you should have knew you had to go to school.
I knew I had to go. I didn't want to though. But it was so therefore I was there because it was something that I had to do. It wasn't me trying to fit in. It wasn't me trying to be the it girl. It was just, look, I'm trying to graduate, and sooner I could do that, the better. I found out ways. I don't got to go to school every day, but I still kept my grades up. I did what made it work for me. So high school is definitely, it's an adventure.
Yes, and a very long adventure it feels like. Because, like, it feels like it's going fast, but at the same time, it's like fast and slow at the same time. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like it's going fast and slow at the same exact time.
So how do you, since you know it's like got a fast and slow feel, you know that it's like drama feel, you know that it's a whole lot going on, how do you keep yourself out of that?
I mean, I can't really say I just keep myself out of it, because I always hear about it, but like, it's never the point where I need to fight somebody, because I really just don't be caring. Like, okay, do what you want to do. It's your life at the end of the day. Like, you can't control somebody else's life. You got to do what you got to do to get the job done, because most of these people is not going to be there when you are getting married, when you're having kids, when you buying a house, getting a house built, and that. They're not going to be there. So it's really just like, they might be here for a long time, or they just here for a period of time, and you just got to keep on going, keep it pushing.
This is true, because I can count on probably like one hand how many of my high school friends that I still talk to. Like, it's not many. Like I said, I wasn't really even trying to be seen like that. People really didn't start talking to me until after I got out of high school. They thought I was crazy back then, so it was like, ooh, we gonna stay clear of her. But once I got out of school, it's like to know me is to love me. You'll know that I'm loving, caring, get you the shirt off my back. If I want it, I mean, if you want it, I got it. It's yours type person. So after I graduated, people started to notice that about me, but I didn't really get wrapped up into too much drama. We used to have fights with our rival school. They would like be fighting. I'm not getting in none of that. These people ain't paying my bills. They not doing nothing for me. So I'm going to stay clear. So that was like my approach to high school. Just stay clear. Because if it don't serve me, I'm not giving it no attention, no time.
Yeah. And it's just like high school is something that is a big impact on your life because it's like the final stages of school, and like PSAT and SAT really matters because then that's your college. Like it's depending on your college and stuff like that. So it's a big important factor, but also enjoy it because it's just like that's all you can do. Like you don't want to rush it, but at the same time you gotta enjoy it because it's gonna go by fast, realistically.
I think everything like you're calling off is other seasons of life for that. So like right now, the focus should be on your grades. It should be on your SATs, your ACTs, getting your grades together so that you can have the GPA, so the colleges will want to accept you, so you can get scholarships. This is the time to really focus on that. If you decide to go to college, there is a little more freedom once you hit college. You have more parties that you can go to, a little more freedom. It's not as strict. You get a little break here and there. You're still required to do your work, but college is nothing like high school. So I think like right now, that's why I'm always stressing to you to do your part, do your job, get your grades together. Yes, I want you to enjoy these next 4 years because they will fly by, and you'll blink and you'll be graduating, walking across the stage. Blink again, you'll be like me, 20 years out of school. So I want you to enjoy it, but I also need you to focus on the assignment, because right now your assignment is to get the good grades, because last we talked, you trying to go to college, right?
Yes.
And you want to go where?
FAMU.
Oh, you got FAMU money?
Do you have FAMU money?
No. So therefore, I need you to get your GPA up, get your ACT scores together, your SAT scores, so they'll say, let's give this young lady some money so she can go to school.
Yeah.
That's what we need. So right now, it's not really the time to focus on the drama, the looking good, that will come later in life. Because colleges don't care that you was the most popular girl in the school. Colleges don't care that you used to hang out in the common areas at school when y'all had smorgasbords for lunch. Like, they don't care about none of that. They want to know, what did you do with the 4 years that you were here? Did you join any clubs? Did you do any community service? What did you do to give back type thing? How did you apply and utilize your time while you was here? Did you get good grades? Did you help your teachers out? Like, those are the things that colleges look for. You're not on any sports team, so they can't say, oh, well, were you the star player? Like, that's not your life. So you have to do other things to stand out. And it's easy to get wrapped up in that mode of wanting to be popular, but you ain't always got to be popular. You got to do what's best for you. Because you can go to FAMU all you want, but you're going to have to put in some work.
Yes, I know.
Because you like to spend too much money. We talking about FAMU. They going to ask me, do I got some money for it? What? Y'all hear her?
I don't spend that much money.
Yeah, so we're not even about to go off into that. So you get the gist of like why I'm so hard on you when it comes to your grades.
Yeah.
What are your grades now?
All A's and a C.
All A's in the C. Well, that's good. High five. Hit that. Good job.
Yes.
Has it always been that way?
Do you not have to do this to me?
No.
No, it didn't. I had an F and a D in algebra.
But you brought it up to a C, and how did you do that?
By studying and going to tutoring and doing Khan Academy, even though I don't want to do Khan Academy. And when I was on like spring break or midwinter break, I would have to do math for like 2 hours.
But do you see the benefits of doing these things? So you started off with an F, you then went up to a D, and now you're at a C.
So actually it was CFDC.
CFDC.
Yeah.
Okay. So
California, Delaware, Chicago.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even know you was trying to go with that. Okay.
I knew what I was doing. Did the first letters of each of those words.
You didn't put the F in there. California, Delaware, Chicago.
Didn't I say Florida?
You probably did. I missed it. My bad. But yeah, so sometimes you have to play catch up. You started off with a C, and that was what, your first year?
That was quarter one.
Quarter one. So you thought it was like middle school. You thought you could just come in there and just skate on through?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you got a reality check there.
I didn't learn algebra in middle school. I learned geometry first. So when I got there, I did not know what x plus mx plus b equals. Like, what that mean? I could give you the degree of this angle, but I can't give you nothing else. What you mean? I feel like geometry is gonna be more sufficient in your life than algebra. Cause I'm not gonna go in no grocery store and be like, what's mx plus b equals x? Like,
y equals mx plus b squared.
Like, that's really interesting. I think I'm gonna get my vegetables to be 2x, and then I'm gonna get my apples to be 3x, and then together we're gonna get 5. No, I didn't. No, like, I could go to Home Depot and be like, okay, I need an 80-degree piece of plywood. Okay, that makes sense. What you mean? Do you need 2x? No. If Johnny had 2x and then x, no, I don't need that. Like, and it's really frustrating, because why do I need quadratic equations? I don't need that. Like, give me a reality check. Somebody felt the need to add all of the, like, why are we putting letters in
numbers together?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't need to know what P equals.
I honestly, that I don't have an answer for you. I wondered the same thing when I was in high school. I'm like, this is kind of pointless, but it's a part of life. You have to do it. Everything in life is not always going to be fun or what you have anticipated doing or beneficial to you. I'm sure there are some careers that you actually are using those equations, and it does make sense. That's just not the path that you are venturing down, so it seems kind of stupid to do. However, everything in life that you learn, you may not use it in that very season, but you may use it in a different season somehow. I still personally haven't used it in my 36 years of life. I don't know what the Lord is going to do later. I may at some point have to do a y equals mx plus b squared, or I don't even know if that's the equation or not. Also, what was it, PEMDAS? That's another thing that everybody, even in adulthood, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. They still struggle with that now.
Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction.
Absolutely. That is the way that it goes. However,
I actually enjoyed that more.
I don't know if you shouldn't be, unless it's for the K&A flavor. What K&A, what's the flavor? Then you're on social media. But you shouldn't be on social media.
PEMDAS.
But that is a whole lot of what goes around. Like, it'll be a math problem that people post, and it just goes to show you some people did not pay attention in this season. It'd be so many different answers, and you just sit and shake your head, because it's like, were you worried about what you look like, or were you worried about what you should have been doing? Because this math ain't mathing. And they be like,
literally.
Well, they be like, well, no, this is how I got it. Okay, you may have gotten there, but that's still not correct. So
mathematically correct.
That part. But yeah, so I totally understand. I can agree with you there that some of this stuff you're not gonna use again, but you still got to do it. It's life. You can't get around it. You're not the first person to complain. You're not gonna be the last person to complain. Um, so therefore, you have to do your best, because going in there, you thought it was a cakewalk, and you started off with a C.
We're all in this together. That's how I thought it was. Like, I had to hit it with a little.
And when did you find out y'all wasn't in that together? When you got that second report card?
Yeah.
And then you figured out it was every man for themselves, huh?
Yeah. No, it really, like, hit me when it was finals. Like, oh, we really gotta do that, huh? Okay, yeah. My only hard final was my math final, if I'm being honest. I think my new, it's probably gonna be my gym final, because what you mean I gotta do 50 push-ups?
You ain't been practicing?
I do it every day.
So what's the problem?
No. No.
And when is this final?
June, May.
Stay tuned, guys, because we will definitely, she's going to pass the final.
I'm going to pass the gym final, obviously.
The same way she told y'all that over break she had to do math for 2 hours. That wasn't by, her own, I just want to do this. Mom had to step in and be like, hey, this is what we're going to do. So you will do well on your final. Right now, we're claiming it right now, today. April 14th, we're claiming that she's going to pass that.
My grandma's birthday tomorrow.
Final. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So we have math that has been a struggle, and you've definitely learned, I think, a valuable lesson in life.
Yes.
What would you say that valuable lesson is, since you say yes to it? What did you learn from that?
Okay, I'm going to tell you the real one, and then
You just give me the real one.
Nah. To be honest one is when you tell your mama, hey, I don't think I'm gonna be able to learn in this class on the first week of school. When you tell her that, when you get in the car and you be like, mama, I don't think I'm gonna do good. No, if you wanna don't leave the class. Don't just sit there, because then she's gonna get mad at you because you been said it. Mama, I don't think. And then she was just like, I'm gonna tell y'all what she said. I got the whole thing memorized, because I say this every time. Every time, like, she's mad at me. No, because this is what she told me. She said, well, you can't just give up, because you're gonna have patience. The patience ain't teaching me how to do my job. So why am I going to sit? Why am I like this? Okay, I could make out the words she's saying. Like, okay, you telling me to do the parabola. That's how she said, parabola.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, that's what you want me to do. I can make out the words, but I'm not. My patience is not gonna teach me. Okay, what's your blood type? Okay, you O positive. That's what's up. Cool. You not teaching me A plus B equals B positive blood. I already know this. I went to school for it. No. What? So when your mama say stay, leave.
I think you missed the mark.
You can listen to your mama, but if it's your education and you got a bad feeling about it, listen to God. Okay?
So I think in that, so backstory, she is in algebra and she has a teacher that has a really thick accent, and there's like a language barrier that is hard for her to understand. So you initially come home and it's like, I can't understand my teacher. So now it's a matter of, what are you doing to like really try to understand a teacher? Yes, the accent could be thick. We've all worked with people like that, and it is hard. However, you got to put in a little more effort, because every time there's not going to be an option for you to just go somewhere else. If that's the only teacher that's available, you have to take the class. You can't just say, oh, I can't understand her, I'm leaving. Because here we are, 3/4 of the way through through the semester, and her accent hasn't changed. but you now have gotten your grade back up. So a lot of times it may be that you feel like it should have just been easy, and because you got to work a little harder, you want to give up easier and be like, oh, I don't want to do this, I'm about to go to the next class because my other friends got this class. No, you got to stick it out, you got to figure it out. And if you can't understand it or learn it from the teacher, then you have to use your resources and your tools that are available to you. Tutoring every Tuesday and Thursday, and begin to get other help from outside people. Go on YouTube. You have smartphones, you got tablets, utilize them. You have Khan Academy. Like you said, you don't like doing it. A lot of stuff I have to do, I don't like doing it. But it's necessary to get me to the next level. And now here we are. You didn't quit. You didn't give up. You didn't give in. And you're back to a C. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel like, hey, I get to keep my phone.
That's all you worried about, is keeping your phone?
No, also that I did improve in that all the times I was going to quit, I didn't quit, but I get to keep my phone. And I get to go back outside.
Oh, yeah, because we don't play that over here. When your grades are down, you in this house.
Yeah.
It's life. So I have to help you in learning these valuable lessons now so that you can remember and apply them later. Because when you go to college, you're going to have some teachers that you don't understand. And they're not going to care. They're going to give you the work and expect you to figure out the best way possible to get it done. And at that point, high school is free education. College, you're paying for that. And when you paying for something and you still don't understand, it'd be like, I got to figure this out any means necessary. Like, I got to reach out to student support. I got to go talk with a counselor. I got to go talk to tutors. I got to join different clubs. I have to do whatever it takes to get it done. So I'm trying to help you adapt that lifestyle now as a freshman, because you got 3 more years of school. Who knows what other teachers you about to have? Some stuff comes easy to you. And if it's already easy, you don't have to work as hard at that. But math, because it's been giving you the business, you had to put in work.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of you because you definitely got it up. It hasn't been easy. It's been a struggle, but you did it.
Yeah.
And as scripture tells you, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So when you feeling weak and you feeling low, you better pray about it. Lord Jesus, I ask that you help me with this class, because you know my mama ain't gonna let me quit. So I need your strength to get me through this.
It was one moment in time when she asked me, she was like, is it too late for you to switch your class? Oh, so now you finally see what I'm... Okay. Yeah.
And even that, because at this point you was going to tutoring, and it just wasn't at some point clicking. However, you still stuck it out and you made it to the other side.
Yeah.
So even once you get to that point of the breaking point of, okay, it might be time to throw in the towel, God knew that you needed to stay in there, and he kept you in there, and you went from a F, a D, back up to a C. And if you continue to work hard, now you just got to maintain it. Don't slack, don't give up. You're going to have to keep pressing, keep doing it, keep doing it. You might not have to do 2 hours no more. You might have to do an hour, hour and a half. But just maintain it so that you can get that C up to a B and keep increasing. You should always have goals to strive to go to the next level. Never be content to just be like, okay, this is it, I'm done. Nah. It's always another level that you can get to. It may not be easy getting there, but life ain't always going to be easy.
Yeah. And also, I feel like what else motivated me, this might sound really childish, but I got tired of every time Kari would say something to me, I'd be like, spell it. He told my son, did you do something? Don't play with me, little boy. Don't play with me. I don't know why you want to play, because then my mama the one that told him to start saying that. So then when I got a C, I'm like, Kari, spell that. He was like, did you do something? I got a C in math. He just stood there like, But you can still do some math.
Because he's right. You can still do more. You don't have to just stop. But again, it's definitely great job to you. I'm proud of you for bringing your grades up, even if it requires your brother to kind of apply a little pressure to you. Sometimes you need that. You need somebody to come along and tell you, like, hey, you asking him to spell something you know he can't spell, and he hit you with what's y what's y equals mx plus b. That make you mad because you know he don't even know it either.
Right, he don't even know what that is.
Hey, but
I'd be like, Kari, spell it. He was like, ugh. He be trying to sound it out. He trying to get better at it.
We're gonna keep working on him too, both of y'all. It's more work to be done. This is the beginning stages of life. I'm trying to help mold and groom y'all because you're so excited to graduate high school and go off to college. But I don't think you understand on the other side of that is adulthood. And that is where your life is your own. And it's for you to make decisions. And it's for you to do what's in your best interest. And it's for you to live. I'm not going to be able to live your life for you. I have to do what's best for me. I can go to my mama and ask for help and guidance. But overall, whatever I do in life, it's Candace's decision. So, like, I don't want you to rush and just go straight to college. I want you to, like, really embrace this season and this journey and learn all that you can so you could build up your resource, like, toolbox. So when life comes, you can remember, yeah, this bossy is kind of tough. I really don't know what they saying to me, but I do have other options other than just quitting. Because quitting is the easy thing. It's easy to walk away from something. It takes more effort and more time to, like, really stick it out and figure it out. And I don't know if you have that now, but just that sense of pride when it's like, I did it. I stuck it out. I made it. I didn't give up. Like, a little engine that could. I think I can. Like, and I did it. So that's all I'm trying to give you right now is your just stick to itness. Don't be ready to quit and give up and give in, cause
I was really ready to give up. I wanted to leave. I still do, but she's not gonna let me. I want to leave.
Leave where?
My school.
Oh yeah, no, you picked there.
I want to go to the rivals.
No, you picked there. Because again, this is something that you decided on. This is something that you presented before me to say, hey, these are the reasons I want to go there. And now that you're there, because it's not as easy as you thought it would be, we're not just about to leave. No, you got to figure it out. You got to get some additional help. You got to focus. Don't worry about your beauty all the time. God made you beautiful. That check, we're done there. We ain't got to add nothing to that. Now we got to develop these other areas of life. And in developing them, it takes time. So, unfortunately, my darling, you will be a graduate of said school in another 3 years now. 2028, you will be a graduate of the school that you chose. Because, nope, your mama ain't letting you get out.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. And then over time, once you adjust.
So, let's talk about how I've been wanting a job. And your lovely friend told me that you said, no, I can't get a job.
You can't. Your job right now is to focus on school.
But I'm talking about during the summer.
No, during the summer, you are to prepare for the next year. Because you already are seeing that math has been a struggle for you. So you're passing. You are passing, for sure. But in passing, it's not a high grade. So when you get to the next level, they're going to just add more on top of it. So for you to go out and try to go get a job and you want to flip some burgers or something? Like, what you trying to do?
I want to go work at Burke's. Oh, that's ice cream.
You want to just eat ice cream all summer?
Mama, that's not eating it. It's making it.
Okay. And what are you going to do?
What do you mean? What am I going to do?
With all the money you make at Burke's. Like, what's the end goal? Like, why do you feel like you need a job?
I want a savings account. So, like, 20% of my check I keep, and then the rest I put in the bank.
So 20% you're gonna keep,
Yeah.
and then the other 80 you'll save. Okay, we didn't give anything to the Lord. What his cut?
If I keep 20%, then at church I give my givings, and then I put my money towards church.
I think I just got confused because I thought we were keeping. Aren't you keeping 80%?
No, I'm keeping 20%, and 80% I'm putting in the bank.
So 80% you're saving.
Yes.
Okay, and then you're going to tithe out of your 20%.
Yes.
Okay, but even in giving the Lord his money, he gets his cut first. So you don't say, I'm going to put this to the side for me, and then I'm going to give God my leftovers. Like, he's first. He come off the top.
Yeah.
So he should be getting out of the 100, not out of the 20. Because if you have, say your check is $200.
Right.
You put 80% to the side.
Right.
You're then only going to ration off or have money for God out of your what, $40 that is left?
That's if it's $200, 20% of $200 is 20.
Huh?
Isn't that, yeah, ain't that 20? It's 200. 20% out of 200 is 20.
20% out of 200. 10% out of 200 is 20.
Oh, I think about, see.
This is why she don't need a job.
No, because me and my uncle was talking about percentages, and I thought it was 20%. I was getting it mixed up.
So if your check is $200,
then I would have $20. That's what I was really thinking of.
Correct. So in that, if you have your 20% or 10% of $200 is $20.
Yes.
20% is now 40. So that means the 160. I think I might have said 180 earlier. So 160, you then are going to have off to the side. So you're still not giving God.
But I'm still saving it. Like, yeah, I'm still saving it. I'm still giving money to God at the same time.
I just want you to get in the mindset of like doing things in the correct order, and he should always come first. So you shouldn't automatically just be like, oh, I'm about to put 80% to the side for me, or whatever your portion is to the side. You should automatically have it so that, God, I'm giving you your cut first, because you blessed me with this opportunity, you blessed me with this job, so you get yours back first, and then everything else follows suit. If you start living your life like that now, it'll save you a world of trouble later. Make God your first priority, not your last option.
Okay.
But all of that's neither here nor there. Like, we just went off into a whole tangent on like percentages and stuff. But essentially right now at 14 years old, you don't need to work.
But you tell me all the time you need a job.
No, you just need to stop spending my money. That's really what that is, essentially, is what I'm telling you.
So that's why getting a job wouldn't be spending your money, it'll be spending my money.
Right, but in spending money, are you buying things that you actually need? Or are you just getting stuff that you feel like you want?
Like, it's not like that, because, like, I can make my money last a while. Like, I had $200 from, like, the third cycle of our money for, like, 2 months. I didn't spend it at all. Like, for real. I didn't spend all of it, so I know how to spread my money out pretty well. Like, yeah. And plus, yeah, I just want a job, realistically, so I can have money in a savings account and have spending money. Because like you said, I'm going to need, if I don't get a lot of scholarships or any scholarships at all, I'm going to need money for college. So ultimately, I would say getting a job would provide with that.
Like, all of that, it sounds great. But I think a lot of times it's always we don't live for the moment, we live for the next. And that's even like kind of what I was saying to you. You have to prepare for next in your studying. You already ready to start working. Is once you start, there's no stopping. So you may as well enjoy not having to work while you can. Develop other parts of you. You don't have to focus on a job right now. Anything that you need is supplied for you. I take care of your needs. Stuff that you want, I even try to give you those things. You don't gotta work right now. You could begin to focus. You have yet to really say any clubs or extracurricular activities that you want to do. Like, these are things that, again, I can't stress this enough to you. When it's time for you to do your portfolio again, you've already done one, started off, it was great. But when you're doing your portfolio, they want to see what community service are you doing. They want to see what are you doing with your spare time. They don't care that you worked at Burke's serving ice cream. That doesn't matter to them. What did you do for the community? What did you do for the neighborhood? How did you help out within churches? Like, what are you doing to stand out and be set apart from everybody else? So getting a job because that's what all your friends is doing, no, you might need to go work at somebody's country club and volunteer. Give some free time so people be like, let me write her a letter of recommendation. Let me help her out. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So why you looking like that? Because now you got everybody looking at your face. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, like, so I get it, but we gotta change the thinking behind some of this stuff. Like, there'll come a time, trust and believe, about the time you hit like a junior, when you're 16, you can go get a job.
Okay.
17, you can go get a job. But at 14, you ain't gotta do that right now.
All right. What?
So what else goes on in high school? What's up with these friends?
They weird. People are weird. They backdoor. They be in your face for no reason just to go behind your back and talk about you. Like, it's really annoying. Like, to be honest, you don't know when you have real friends or fake friends, or when you just have somebody in your face. And to be honest, my message to everybody is just like,
make sure it's a PG message. You got a little aggressive there. You okay?
Yeah. My message to everybody is just, if you don't like me for real, or if you never, like, this is not just for me, it's just in general. If you never really cared about how I would feel about it or my well-being, don't be in my face, period. Because that's not how it is. You're not really my friend. Because if you were my friend, you will understand that sometimes I don't want to talk all the time. Sometimes I just want to be to myself. And not every time when my face is just relaxed. I'm not having an attitude. Like, I'm not always going to be smiley. I'm not always going to be happy. It's never that. So if you really took time to understand me, you will understand that I'm not always going to want to be just happy and smiley, because life is not daisies, rainbows, and unicorns.
So I think in that, it is important and key to, one, know who you can call a friend. A lot of times with you, like, I've noticed, it's like you could just meet somebody and you be like, this my friend. And I'm like, you don't even know these people. Like, you haven't really, in a sense, like, kind of vetted them. You haven't, like, been through different seasons with them, and you've already given them such a near and dear title of, this is a friend. And a lot of what you're describing of these people, they haven't been friends to you. These are like associates or just acquaintances or just pass-bys. Like, it's not even real people that should be in your circle. So then you get upset when they don't treat you right. Well, that's not their purpose in life, to treat you right, because they're not your friends. They're not going to care about your emotions. They're not going to care about what it is that you got going on. So when a person shows you who they are, You got to believe them.
Believe it.
And in believing them, you have to make a decision. You don't give nobody control over you. You don't let nobody take your shine. You don't let nobody take your joy. You don't let nobody take your peace. The fruits of the Spirit that we talk about, you don't let anybody take those from you. You have to be rooted in yourself and say, you know what? I'm backing away from this. I don't have to deal with this. I see that all you bring to me is drama and mess. All you bring to me is problems. I don't have to deal with that. Respectfully, when you come and you telling me something, excuse me, I don't want to hear that. There's a tactful way for you to, have boundaries. And that's a lot of the times that you don't have. Like, you don't have boundaries. You let people just bring you everything. And I tell you all the time, Ariana, stop listening to them. If they coming to you with some mess that you don't want to hear, cut it. Walk away. You realize how many times people will stop talking when you start walking away from them? You do it to your brother all the time. If Carly says something you don't want to hear, you ignore him quick, fast, in a hurry. You better ignore these other people, because that's your brother, your blood brother. And you will dismiss him and cut him off. But you let everybody else shake you up and have you all off your square. No. Everybody's not your friend. And when you recognize that, treat them accordingly. You still show them the love of God. You still let that part of you be shown. But you ain't got to let nobody ruin your day. You come home too many days with attitudes because somebody told you something about this person. Goes back to what we said in the beginning. That ain't even what you there for. You're not in school right now to focus on that mess and that drama. Like, cut it out. You are too beautiful, you too smart, you got too much going for you to let people's mess bring you down. Do you got some solid friends? Absolutely. I done seen them. Do you got some people that should be out of your corner? Absolutely. I done told you who they are. Gotta have a level of discernment. Comes with time. You can begin to sense and feel that person ain't got your best interest at heart. That person's an opportunist. That person's gonna use you. That person's gonna suck the life out of you. That person's always gonna bring you drama. That person really loves you. That person really cares. You have to test to see how people actually maneuver and deal with you in certain situations. You just give so much of yourself right now. And that is why I tell you certain things you're not ready for. You're not ready for relationships. You're not ready for just being able to freely go out. Like, you're still being developed. So it's not that I try to be mean and say, okay, you can't do anything. No, I'm helping you be developed in different areas. Because this world, they coming hard for y'all. They ain't playing with y'all kids. Enemy has an agenda and he's pushing it very hard. So as your mother, it's my job to protect you. So when I see that you're not paying attention, it's like if we're in the car and something about to happen. Whoa, I gotta reach over and make sure you good. That's my job. So that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, no, you wanna go where? Nuh-uh. Who going? Yeah, no, you not going. Because I know those people don't got your best interest at heart. They'll set you up quick, fast, in a hurry. They'll have somebody come up here. They'll be done tried to jump you. They'll be done tried to fight you. They'll, like, sex trafficking is real. They had their older brothers come get you and I can't find you. Nah, you ain't going. Well, nah, they wouldn't do that to me. All the mess that they bring to you at school, why wouldn't they? What's gonna stop them? Get what I'm saying? Yeah. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't like these conversations, but this is how we kick it.
I don't.
I know you don't, but it's the real. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love you too much. It's my job to give you the real. You don't like when I bring the real, but you upset when people bring you the fake. So what do you want? Make it make sense. You want the real or you want the fake?
I don't want neither. Like, what I want.
I'm gonna tell you guys.
What I want is, I just want it to feel like a regular conversation, not like I'm getting in trouble. Like, to not. I want it to be like a regular conversation, just like us talking, not feeling like it's a lecture.
I'm not lecturing you.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's how I want it to feel. Because I don't like conversations like that. I just don't. And I don't like when people just come to me about their problems, but expect it to be okay. And not to be okay when it's time for mine. Like, a lot of people do that. And that's why I cut a lot of people off, because if I come to you with my problems and you cut me off to talk about yours, it's really just like you're self-centered. Because I listen to your problems all the time and you don't take time out of your day to consider mine. Now it's just like, you don't have to worry about me worrying about your problems. You don't have to worry about my problems. Because I'm not finna come to you no more. I'm blocking you. I'm quick to stop sharing my location. I'm quick to block people. I'm fast with that. I don't like having one-sided relationship or one-sided friendship. Like what I said something the other day, I was like, I'm not going to force my welcome if I was never welcomed anyway. So, it's just like times like that is where I just cut people off, or I listen, but I don't comprehend, because it's just like, what you're telling me is not going to help me. It's only like helping you. It's like what you just told me. Yeah, I took that and I absorbed it. But like, if it was like somebody else coming to me just talking about, oh, this person said this, this person said that about me, what should I do? I'm not going to tell you what to do, because I really don't know, because I wasn't really listening, because your problems aren't my problem. Realistically, I'm going to just tell you, pray about it and go on about my day, because that's all I can do. And I know a lot of people now go off of what their parents believe, but today I found out one of my friends literally built her own faith in Christianity. Like, she built her own faith in Christianity. So if you do what you want, if you want to do what your parents do, go ahead. But you're letting what they do worry and like go into your life. So if you have problems, pray about it. Don't go to other people about it. Just pray about it. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to do nothing for you. But then other people going to know about your problems. You can be like, dang, how did they know? Because you're running your mouth. Just pray about it. That's all.
I get where you're going with that. You don't tell everybody your problems. It goes back to what I was saying in regards to actually knowing who your friends are. I'll use myself as an example. You okay with me using myself as an example?
Sure.
Okay. I have some friends that I know who I can call when I need to pray. I know who I can call when I need to vent. I know who I can call when I need somebody to like encourage me to do some stuff that I probably shouldn't do. I know these people. They all serve different points in my life. I can't be upset if I go to the friend that encourages my bad behavior and I'm needing wisdom. I didn't go to the right person. I know that this isn't the right person because I've tested out different situations to see. Whenever I bring them this, like, they never say, Candace, pause. Let's really think about this. They encourage me to do some nonsense. That doesn't make them a bad person. That just means this is not the person that I get wisdom from. So I think with you, it's a matter of you're going to have to learn how to test these said friendships. And by testing them, I mean really kind of look at them and evaluate. What advice do y'all give when I say something? If every time I come to you and I'm talking to you, you then over talk me or you make it all about you, you're not a person that I could talk to about that. I got friends like that too. No matter what I'm going through, they gotta one up you story, and then be like, dog, we ain't even talking about you right now. I just kick it with them on different levels. Because yes, you do pray about everything. It's in the word. Pray without ceasing. Absolutely. Even my shirt say ain't too proud to pray. So yeah, prayer is necessary for sure. But you also need community. You also need friends. You also need wise counsel. So there's other things that you need in addition to prayer. And it's easy when you get frustrated to just be like, I'm going to just wash my hands with everything. No. This is all still a part of the developing process that is just showing me. Because even as you were talking, it's like, okay, I see. These are more things that we need to begin to work on. We got to see to kind of help you be shaped and molded. Because it is a lot. You're in a new arena. High school is a lot. It's a lot going on. It's new emotions, new stuff, new experiences, the whole nine. But it's ways to navigate through it in healthy ways. And that's what we're going to journey on in this What's the Flavor? We're going to get to the flavor of life. It's going to be okay. We got this, kid. So how do you feel? You need some tissue?
No.
You need a hug? You need your mama to give you a kiss?
Oh, this is insane. She normally doesn't do this.
I know, man. See, y'all heard me asking. She don't want one.
Because normally when I want to give her one, what you want?
You want a hug?
Sure.
We some goofs. So I think this was good. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes.
Did you enjoy? Wait.
Our flavor for this episode.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to it. We weren't done. We were kind of just like, because we still have upcoming events and stuff that we got to discuss. So we're not 100% done yet. But how do you feel? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Is it productive?
What's the flavor?
Okay. She's a goof.
I just winked at y'all.
Okay, so yeah, so we'll have more topics. This is our topic bowl, and it'll be different things that we're discussing. So if you all have any topics that you would like for us to talk about, I know today was kind of, we reached on and touched on quite a bit, but
we just go deeper into topics. Like, we was just skimming over it. But we'll go deeper into them.
Yeah, so we'll have more in-depth conversations on relationships, because I think we will definitely have to double back to friendships and things of that sort as time goes on. We just want to thank you all for taking time to chill with us. Upcoming events. Do you have anything up and coming?
No. For my birthday.
Girl, that is in June. Next month, May, we will be having a Mother's Day brunch on May 10th. So the day before Mother's Day, there will be a Mother's Day brunch. More details to come. We will more than likely to be in my mom's house. If you've ever been to my mother's house, you know that's the party house. If the weather is good, we'll more than likely do it outside. But if not, it'll be indoors. We'll be catered. Good little time. So that will be May 10th. Again, more information on that to come. Also, our monthly meetings will be resuming. Aren't you excited about that?
Sure. I'm
She's
pulling
so fake.
my haven up, y'all.
Monthly meetings will begin. They're going to be the fourth Saturday of every month. So that is where we come in person with our children, your parents, and we just have our one-on-one conversations. I've seen in the past that it is extremely beneficial. Our youth are willing to talk. They just need us to listen. So that is kind of like how all of this got started. They truly have a lot to say. They are dealing with a lot of things, and they are needing our help. So we will meet monthly every fourth Saturday to begin just talking with them, taking on topics that they are bringing to us. Daily flavors will be posted by Ari Monday through Friday. What do you normally post those? Like between 7:30 before 8 o'clock before she goes to school.
Yeah.
So our daily flavor will be posted daily before 8 o'clock Monday through Friday. So stay tuned for those.
But like this week, I don't think I'm gonna post one on Friday because I'm gonna be asleep.
Yeah, so Friday probably won't be one, but it'll be something that she posts on Friday. Scripture
Friday
of the
shout outs.
yes.
Friday shout outs. So like, if anything happens in the week, like this week, I would say like my grandma's birthday, Easter, like stuff like that. Cause last week it was my little cousin's birthday and baptisms and stuff. So Friday shout outs would just be stuff that happened in the week. And you could text my mommy if you want me to give you a shout out.
Yeah, you can either text me, comment on the videos as we post things. Again, Ari, what are we supposed to tell people to do?
Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and yeah.
Yeah, so those are the little things that we ask you all to do. So yes, if you want a shout out for Fridays, let us know. We'll get those posted. Generally, those are done in the morning. And weekly episodes. We will now begin trying to post our weekly episodes. So this is the first one. We hope you all enjoyed it. It has been fun.
It's normally not going to be on Mondays. But
Yeah, it won't be on Mondays, but more likely Wednesdays. I just know last week we tried and we had some technical difficulties. So we just wanted to kind of get something out there because I appreciate the love and the support. So many of you have been reaching out to me in regards to this, telling me that you're excited for what's coming. So we just wanted to kind of give you something to let you know what to expect. If you have any suggestions for us, we are open to ideas and how we can make this better. We want to continue to grow. We want to continue to spread the gospel. We want to continue to do what God has called for us to do. So if you have any tips on how we can make this better, don't hesitate to reach out to us, and we will definitely take those things into consideration. And I think that's all I have. You have, what you got?
My flavor at the end of the episode, and yeah.
Oh yeah, what's your flavor? Oh yeah, at the end of the episode, we will also do what's the flavor for the discussion. So generally, those will be of the fruits of the spirit, which we discussed at the beginning. So what's your flavor for today?
Today is peace, kindness, faithfulness, and self-control. These are what I picked off of just my whole day. Today. This is what I picked off of my whole energy and vibe today. And I say peace because always choose peace no matter what. Like, even if somebody really, is not on your side, always pick peace. Self-control. Now, that's hard, but today I had a lot of self-control.
You did.
I had a lot of self-control. I've been having self-control since Friday. So, I've been, yeah.
You've been controlling thyself.
Yes.
Good job.
So, I'm trying to get there. And those are my main two. The other ones is what I normally go pick off of because that's what I live by. But my main two is off of the past 4 days because telling you, like I said, really drama filled. High school is really drama filled. I'm going through it, but I'm pushing through it by the power of God. Okay. Don't play.
Period. Because he got you that part. So for me, my flavor of this episode, just basically doing our introductions and kind of the way that it went. Love, it's always key. Joy, peace, faithfulness, gentleness. Even in this episode, I see there's gentleness there, but I do see that I'm gonna have to continue to work on that one a little harder. And my fruit of the spirit that I know I have to work on is self-control. That's kind of a tough one. It's a difficult one, but I can do all things to Christ who strengthens me, so I know I'm gonna get it. We gonna be all right.
Yes.
Any other words for our lovely viewers, our people?
No, not for real.
All right. Well, we appreciate you all. We love you all. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight.
Yes.
As always, this is K&A's.
What's the flavor?
I knew you was about to.
What's the flavor?
And we love you all, and above all, God loves you more. Peace.
Bye,
Till next
y'all.
time.